Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to give you 5 hacks that I did when I was in high school. It may not necessarily be something that you're going to do or you want to do, but this is just 5 things that I found made it easier on me when I was in high school. So let's get into it. Alright, hack number 1 was I always had a backpack. I always had a very sturdy backpack. I carried the same backpack for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 8 years. I had one from the same backpack from 4th grade through the end of my junior year of high school. It started breaking towards the end of my junior year in high school just because of the next hack. Hack number 4 is when I was in high school, all of my classes were in one wing of the high school. My locker was on the completely other side of the wing, and I only had one class that only had one class between the two wings, so for me it just was inconvenient to go, have to go back and forth between lockers, because you only get so much time to go to your locker and back. So I would put my first, I think I had 3 subjects, then the one class, lunch, and then the rest of my classes. I would put the first 3 classes in my backpack, go to that class that was between the two wings, go back to my locker at lunchtime because I had the one class and then I had lunch, go back to my locker, get everything that I was going to need. But I found that was taking up a chunk of my time, so I decided, you know what, screw it. I started carrying everything in my backpack. And I tried a couple of different scenarios. I actually carried a duffel bag as a backpack, and that didn't help. That just made everything worse. And I actually ripped, in an attempt to do it as a backpack, I ripped the duffel bag, and I was so mad. But yeah, so it started tearing on the bottom towards the end of my junior year. And like I said, I'd had it for about 8 years. So I carried everything in that backpack. All of my school books, all of my school binders, supplies, everything I carried in that one bag. And it was, understandably, you've got 6, 7 periods to carry around with you. So that got to be a bit much. My 3rd hack is you're never going to know when you're going to get thirsty, or if you're in my case, you're never going to know when you're going to get to a drinking fountain. So I always had the backpack that I carried had a water bottle holder. I always had a water bottle with me. This is not the one I carried. This is actually, I just got this. But yeah, I would put it in the freezer the night before, fill it about halfway with water, freeze the water, and then I would just carry it around with me. Yeah. My hack number 2 was, not all schools allow this, and sometimes you actually have to have permission to do it, but I carried around a tablet. I had, I was on what was called IEP, And one of the things that it required that the school let me do was listen to music. I found out really early on that I did better, concentrated better, did better in school, did better on tests if I had background noise. I could not concentrate. My freshman year, we figured out that I needed music. I needed something with background noise. My parents had a strict rule that there was no TV being on, no music, no, you can't do anything until your homework was done. Well, I couldn't concentrate, so my grades actually suffered for that. I finally figured out that if I had some kind of background noise, whether it be the music or the TV, sorry, then I could deal with it a little more. I could concentrate a heck of a lot more than I could without it. And my mom said, okay, we'll try it for 2 weeks. If your grades don't improve, we go back to, no music, no TV. Well, 2 weeks later, after having an iPod or a CD player, my grades had improved to the point where my parents were like, okay, we're going in the right direction. She can keep the iPod. So they put it in my file that I had to have something, had to have music on when we're doing individual work. So if your school lets you do it, I would recommend getting like an iPod or a CD player or even your iPhone. iPhones were not when I was in high school. I don't even have an iPhone now. But, if they let you listen to it during individual work, then I would suggest pulling it out. Alright, so hack number 5 that I found that worked for me was color coding. Like, I would do blue would be, math. And so I'd have a blue, I think this is a glitter pencil. And I would take all my notes and stuff in certain, notebooks. Like blue, I would label it math or science or whatever. And I would only use the same pen in, that notebook so that I wouldn't get confused as to which notebook it was. So that is it for today's video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you Wednesday. And yeah, bye guys.